right, here we go. If you like fascinating stylistic matchups, perhaps this one is for you. We have got a decorated BJJ practitioner here, and a lot of no-gi success. So most people believe that as he crosses into the UFC and gets deeper in his MMA career, he's going to realize a lot of success.
Well, that translates. You know, the no-gi is what translates to mixed martial arts. The gi jiu-jitsu is very good. It's very good to develop and learn it. But the no-gi relates more to fighting than anything. The no shirt, the no nothing to grab. This guy is so good on the ground and so good in no-gi jiu-jitsu that he can apply it to mixed martial arts. That's why you see him get so many submission victories.
And at least when you're not wearing a gi, you can't get clock choked to sleep by your pajamas. So we'll see how it goes for him tonight, but there is no denying how good he is on the ground. Well, he is on the short list of the greatest featherweights of all time, but Max Holloway has goals beyond that. DC, you know he trains at 185, 190 pounds. Going to be very interesting to see how far Max Holloway can take this here in the UFC.
He's one of the best fighters, as you said. He's one of the best featherweights of all time, and it's because of his preparation and his attention to detail. When he made his UFC debut, he had hiccups, but he went back to the lab and he fixed those things, and it showed in a massive 13-fight win streak that had him winning the featherweight championship and defending it on multiple occasions. Max Holloway is truly one of the best fighters in the entire organization.
And what he did in that two-fight series with Jose Aldo is something that history is going to look back upon very fondly. Max blessed Holloway back in another big spot here tonight. Max Holloway, ready to engage in another high-profile matchup here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! The round in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Renato! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max "Blessed" Holloway.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready? Let's do it.
All right, so here he is, the former UFC featherweight champion, Max Holloway, back on the proving round, ready to get this round underway. And when you fight a guy like Max Holloway, better keep a tight guard. No rest for the weary. There are not any moments of respite when you fight Max Holloway over 15 or 25 minutes, and that is a reality that his opponent is acutely aware of coming in here tonight. And blocks the shot there. There's that jab from Max Holloway. Didn't take him long to find a home for that tonight.
I mean, Max Holloway constantly fights behind the jab, and you would expect it at the start of every single fight. The jab leads to everything else that he does inside the octagon. Oh, nice uppercut there.
Oh, nice takedown defense. That double leg attempt looked like it might be good. He wasn't having it. Oh, flying knee right to the melt. So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl, DC.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight.
Hit that hard low kick on him. Let's go.
Well, you see why Holloway is such a fan favorite. Beautiful land there with the left hand, and now we'll see what he can do. Oh, nice job to get the guard up there as the strike is blocked by Moicano.
Lands a nice leg kick.
Flipped with a left-hand counter. Just over 3 minutes to go. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Moicano. Good defensive vision to block that punch. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Renato Moicano. Oh, high kick lands flush. Lands a big elbow there.
Still in this. Keep moving. Don't give up.
Attempts the front kick there.
Keep those hands up for me. Vamos lá, levanta a guarda.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Ficou bem, é isso aí.
Nice punch to the head. Clinch position. Look for the opponent to try to circle off of the side of the octagon, get back to the center where he can dictate the pace and the pressure.
Faz gol com sua mão, soca lá.
Holloway gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. Trying to establish that jab once again. Under 2 minutes to go.
Let's try something different. Take him down to the ground.
Oh, nice jab by him there. And I guess on the other side, hard to get your offense going when your head keeps getting snapped back like a Pez dispenser.
Every time he tries to go forward and use his own offense, the jab is stopping him in his tracks. He's doing a great job of fighting behind him.
Perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
All right, so Hawaii's Max Holloway trying to put the finishing touches on this one. Not necessarily the volume we saw in that record-setting performance against Calvin Kattar, but he has been throwing punches in bunches tonight.
He's one of the only people that can strike at this rate. He's one of the only people that can continue to go and build as the fight gets longer. He's a tremendous striker, but it's that volume, man, that not many can keep up with.
Maintain your distance. Quero ver o chute alto.
Nasty high kick. How is he still standing?
45 seconds to go here in round one. That's a really strong leg kick there by Moicano. 30 seconds to go in the round.
Oh, nice kick.
$20 seconds to go in round one. Clean with the right hook. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Big moments on both sides in round one.
Take a seat, one back. Beautiful round. Breathe. Take some deep breaths and slow that heart rate down. All right, I need you to go back out there and do more of the same.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous fight.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Leg kick checked effectively there. Oh, huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot was what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Lands a good combination.
Here we go. Let those hands go. Show what you got. Come on, buddy.
Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses. swing and a big miss by Moicano. Well, the numbers continue to pile up here. 56 total strikes have now landed for Renato Moicano. And connecting with a 39% accuracy rate here tonight against Max Holloway. Oh, that is a huge land with the right hand for Max Holloway. I'm not sure how much more the opponent can take.
You will not stand in there if you're getting hit in the face by those strikes with Max Holloway. When Max is throwing, it seems like he's just touching you early, but later he really starts to set down on his punches to finish fights.
Man, that is loud. And oh, he smells blood in the water. Got to start looking for the finish here. Huge left hand. Oh, the roundhouse kick lands. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
And a nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown. High-level guard pass there as he moves into half guard.
You know the guy's going to his left on the pass, but you cannot stop it. He is tremendous at passing the guard.
Take your time. No fear.
Now stand this up. You need to work.
Stay in tight. Stay in tight. Grab the head. Grab the head.
Well, once again, mixed martial arts, the land of the unpredictable. You've got a jiu-jitsu fighter here throwing hands with one of the better guys in this division.
I would have never thought that this is the fight that will play out in front of us. The jiu-jitsu guy leading the dance, but not only leading the dance in the striking, but winning the exchanges. He has truly shown that he has committed himself to becoming a full mixed martial artist.
Get on your side. Get on your side. Don't let him keep you flat.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in the round.
He's doing a really good job of putting himself in position.
Quero ver a cotovelada. Come on now. You gotta get it back.
Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Moicano.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Oh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. Oh, big shots here. Holloway's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
Oh, big elbow.
Holloway's in half guard. All right, side control now. Working from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Moicano.
Great job landing from the top position.
Big strikes continue to land. Under a minute to go now in round two.
He's doing a great job of recognizing that he's damaging his opponent, and he keeps going to that spot.
Moicano's looking for that arm triangle. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound for such a dominant position.
All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding, but if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
I mean, what else can you say about that Max Holloway jab? Just makes it look easy.
He makes it look easy, and now he's throwing them more. He's throwing more jabs because he has an understanding of what his opponent is doing in return every time he throws a shot. This guy's good, man. And we have seen him on multiple occasions have these star-making performances, which is why everybody loves Max Holloway.
Oh, he landed it. Oh!
He got him hurt bad here.
Big left hand lands upstairs. Ooh, looking to set up that head kick.
Oh, nice inside kick.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been effective. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart. Now he's back up. He went hard. Beautiful fight, and he lands to the head.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Holloway's able to land the strike right there and continuing to make things difficult for the opposition. The nose is already damaged, and that strike ain't gonna help matters. Moicano's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Moicano gets back up again. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. So the blood.
Oh, watch guillotine here. Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, so how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission. Used a lot of good movement.
Under 2 minutes to go.
He's got to start throwing down.
Nicely done. Holloway's right back to the full mount. All right, well, that blow is fauceting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Moicano's in half guard. Oh, beautiful transition right into side control. Less than a minute to go in the round. Holloway's eye appears to be closing up by the second.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Lands with the ground and pound here.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Moicano's in half guard now. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Holloway's able to transition back to side control now. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship round. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so a high-level round there for him. We'll show you some of the action here, and you got to think the knockdown is going to be featured prominently here. Thought he might have had him out of there.
He thought he had him, but the guy's tough. The guy's durable. He has a fantastic chin, but he just needs to stay the course. He does not need to be discouraged. Think about this. You're winning, and you're winning going away. That was just a moment. Keep going in the same direction, and you will get the finish that you want so bad.
4th round now. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, misses with the jab. Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Holloway.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Well-placed kick there by Moicano. And that one certainly found the target. Well, the body work starting to take its toll. Look at the redness starting to appear on his left side.
Relax. Keep your hands up for me now.
Oh, looked like he might have been in range, but misses with the kick.
Let's get busy with those hands now.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Back to his feet. Right now they separate. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Working off the jab, it's good. Moicano's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Holloway gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Well, that body kick shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Just out of range with that kick attempt. Moicano's in half guard. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Moicano going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Well, you know he's tougher than I am, right? But this man has absorbed so much damage upstairs that I wouldn't be surprised to see the referee call in the doctor at some point.
Well, at some point, you got to take a look at him. He's so bruised. He's so battered. He's so swollen. And credit to his opponent for finding a route to victory and staying on that. He has dominated this fight.
Nice job on defense to block that punch, champ. Oh, he lands that too. All right, so some definite... All right, referee is going to step in here and likely call on the doctor to check out that swelling around the eye. Defensively, he has had a very hard time tonight.
Well, and it's gotten worse because the moment the swelling started, his spirit tells him to keep going forward, but he's getting pieced up.
All right, well, the doctor appears to think he's still good to go, and you know what? If it's good enough for the doctor, it's good enough for me.
I'm all in.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the ringside position has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited. This fight's going to continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop.
Oh, huge strike and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of...
Under a minute to go in the round. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Holloway's cheek is just pouring blood all over his face, all over the canvas. That gash is terrible, so bad, we might even get a stoppage here. We'll see. 10 seconds to go in the round. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. Oh, the round is over and blood is just fauceting out of this cheek. That cheek has gotten out of control. Cutman can only do so much, and given the fact that that cut continues to be attacked by the opponent, if this thing gets any worse, they're going to stop this fight. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent, but this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round.
Nice, sneaky head kick.
He told us he was going to attack that region. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. It does not get much better than that. What a beautiful leg kick that landed there.
Well, new round, same result as he continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous round. Oh, nice knee. Just missed with the leg kick.
Oh, nice. Nice. He's in a lot of trouble.
Trying to hammer that lead leg. Holloway's torso, specifically that right side, has absorbed a lot of damage tonight. And here comes the purple, the black, and blue. A definite bruise started to form on that right side.
Punch got blocked there.
Holloway's an absolute mess. Referee might have caught an eye of the ringside position right there. They might stop this fight. Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, he can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
All right, so we go down the stretch. He is clearly losing this fight, and at this point, you just abandon position and go for submission.
Yeah, you gotta just...
All right, so at this point, the ringside position would be well within his right to stop the fight as the referee calls for him once again.
We get it. Toughness on full display, but this damage is too much. You gotta stop the fight.
He's taking a close look, going back to the referee. Looks as though he's going to allow the action to continue. Fans like that decision, but for the compromised fighter, maybe got to take some chances.
He's going to take a lot of chances now because he's got to rush. He cannot be as patient as he intended to be with that amount of swelling.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
3, 4, 5 punch combinations. Let's go.
Nice jab by Holloway, yes.
Holloway's eye is officially swollen shut. The referee keeping a close eye on things. Maybe he'll call for the ringside physician, but that condition is only going to get worse as this fight continues.
Come on, you gotta be first.
Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Moicano. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here.
That was a slick transition.
Holloway gets back up here. All right, so the referee has called for the ringside physician. Perhaps enough damage now to stop the fight.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. It's over. Stop the fight.
Yeah, doctor not here to make friends. He has no choice but to stop the fight. We have blood on our notes. Goes into the books as a TKO via doctor stoppage. We go right inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight. Declaring the winner by TKO, Renato!
All right, so a big win for the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu player tonight. He gets it done by finish and really employed his entire skill set to make sure the judges were no part of this one.
He might be limited, but that limited skill set, if you play with it, is very dangerous. And we saw that tonight. He was able to get the